Welcome to the unboxing of the new Eufy E25 docking station. I'll do the unboxing of the robot in a separate video. I'll provide you with a brief overview of what to expect in the box. The quick start guide greets you as you open the box. The guide contains a QR code and graphical step-by-step instructions on how to prepare the base station and robot before the first run. The smaller box contains the robot, and we'll take a look at that in a different video. This is a large item and it could be best for two people to unpack it. We can lift the base station with both hands after removing the robot box. It is a little heavy due to its build quality. Remember to take care when lifting so as to not damage the robot docking area. It is advisable to hold onto the packaging and boxes for a few weeks to make sure everything is working as expected. This piece of cardboard with a circular hole is used to protect the LiDAR sensor during transportation. The ramp for the dock is in the robot box along with the floor cleaning solution bottle, which will be installed in the docking station. The solution is a large bottle and should last a long time. It is important to only use the official Eufy solution because other solutions may cause damage to the robot and dock. Take care when lifting the robot out of the box so you don't damage the brushes underneath. The rest of the robot is protected by a plastic bag so it doesn't get scratched. You'll also find the power cable for the docking station in a separate box. The majority of the packaging can be recycled. I tend to use the robot box for storing spares and accessories. The E25 is very similar to the E28, the main difference is that this E25 doesn't have the detachable deep cleaner. The docking station is wrapped in a plastic covering which is taped together underneath the docking station. It is best to unpack the station and robot on carpet to protect them against accidental scuff marks. Here's the pipe which sucks the dust out of the robot and into the docking station bag. The robot self-emptying process makes life so much simpler by not needing to manually empty the robot and instead emptying the one docking station bag every few months. The clean and dirty water tanks can be lifted out separately, or if they're empty they can be lifted out together. The dirty water tank goes at the back, and the clean water tank goes at the front. The tank sits over the light ring. Here's the filter mesh inside of the clean water tank which helps ensure the pipes don't get clogged. Here is the docking station's dust bag component. This lid makes it airtight so when the station empties the robot it creates a vacuum from the robot, through the dust chute and into the bag. The bag acts as a filter and dirt container. The bag is a large size and should last a few months depending on usage. It's always best to purchase the official Eufy dust bag refills because they are built to a higher specification and ensure dust won't escape and damage the docking station. It simply slides in and out of the dock with a panel that opens and closes to keep the dirt in the bag. Scanning the QR code on the bag takes you to the Eufy accessories website. At the back of the docking station is the power inlet where the power cord plugs in. The cord is about 1 meter long. Typical power usage is 15 watts on standby and 20 watts when charging. Here is the docking area where the robot will reverse into and live while it is not in use. Back here are ports and contacts for the robot. There is a hole at the bottom of the dock that connects to this tube underneath and goes up to the dust collection area. During the dust collection process you'll hear a vacuum sound about the same volume as a traditional vacuum cleaner. This typically lasts around 20 seconds. Here is the ramp we attach to the docking station. The ramp helps the robot reverse into the dock and also acts as a base where it sits while the robot is on standby. There are 4 clips on the ramp and these securely click into 4 slots on the docking station. Once the ramp is attached it is advisable to keep the ramp attached. It is possible to carefully detach the ramp but take care not to cause damage by removing it unnecessarily. The ramp should securely click into place. If it doesn't, try not to use force as this could damage the clips if they are out of line. Remove the piece of tape that was securing the robot drainage tray to the dock during transportation. This tray is part of the drainage system the robot uses when its roller mop is being cleaned. After a little while of usage, some dirt may gather in this area. It is easy to clean. At the back of the docking area is a little rubber tube-shaped line and upside-down letter, L. This tube can be tricky to see because it is small and colored black. But it is important to not damage this tube because it is needed for the tray drainage. When reinserting the tray, use your finger to help gently feel for the tube. It needs to pop through the gap at the back of the tray and have its nozzle sit in the sump area of the tray. If you're unsure, it is okay to try again and feel for the tube to come through the tray. When the tray is successfully installed, it will sit flush with the base. All that's left is to insert the floor cleaning solution, plug in the power and dock the robot.